Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Talent Love, and today I am going to be trimming my hair and washing it, and I just wanted to give you guys an updated video on how it is. Sorry, I got the camera at this odd angle because I needed you guys to like see, like get up in there and see. Look at my gray. She says hey. I got like two, y'all. It's like one over here somewhere here, and then I pulled one out, but by accident, but whatever. I'm just gonna let them live. She be there, whatever. We're gonna let her stay there. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all the updated version of how I trim my hair, because last time in the previous months, well, for the past few years, I have been trimming it wet, and now I don't trim it like that anymore. And I want you guys to see why and how I do it and how you can do it yourself. If you are afraid and you shook, don't try this at home. But if you don't really care about hair, you know, trial and error, then this might be an easy way for you to do so. This is just for a dusting, just a trimming to keep your ends healthy, like in between big cuts or shaping. But me, I'm not shaping mine at all. I'm just growing it out. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay, so basically this is what I'm working with. Dry. It's so dry. My scalp be so itchy. So what I'm going to do is basically I am going to take, and I had to get super duper close up so y'all can see or whatnot, but I'm going to take some 100% grapeseed oil, which I have in here, and I'm going to take just some water, and I'm going to just go ahead and section this off and like comb it out. And yeah, I'll show y'all just a little bit of it and fast forward it through it so you could kind of see what I do. I like to part it in 4 sections and all of that good stuff. So let me do that. Y'all, I be getting like splotches on my face, like that's from a sunburn that healed. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna do that and we're gonna fast forward, and then I'll be in the next clip. Yeah. Okay, so I got it all detangled and whatnot, and you guys, I ain't gonna cap, it's getting long, but anyway, I'm trying to keep it that way, which is why I'm trimming it today, well tonight. But yeah, so this side, as y'all know, or the past Glam Squad knows, if you knew, if you're new, you don't know, but the left side was like, it kept getting shorter than my right side, and I realized that it's because the left side just needed more trimming, and it's a little bit more coarse on this side. It's just a little different. So anyway, I want to keep it growing nice and long and strong, so I'm gonna trim it. But right now I'm about to go ahead and wash it, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna show y'all like what I use to blow dry it and whatnot. And yeah, we'll get into that. I'll be back. Okay, so I could not find, well, all my t-shirt towels are dirty, so I just used an actual t-shirt because it's made out of the same stuff. So ooh, pretty. It's still wet, but basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my grapeseed oil again. And normally this time I will put the peppermint oil on my scalp so that way it melts through when I blow dry it, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to rub some of the grapeseed oil onto my scalp and my hair, and section by section I'm going to blow dry my hair. And I'm also going to be using this Cantu Shea Butter Thermo Shield Heat Protectant because it really works for my hair. Let me show you. What is it? Yeah, it really works for my hair, and it didn't damage my curls at all last time. And I used my blow dryer on the highest heat possible, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm using. This is a Revlon brush. I don't know the name of it. I actually meant to do a review on it when I bought it, but honestly, I don't know. I watch reviews online, and a lot of if you're a naturalista and you're like really sensitive about heat, I'm gonna say this isn't for you because it does get quite hot. But it does have a low setting and a cool, so you could work it that way. But if you're like me, like obviously I don't put direct heat to my hair as far as like flat ironing it and curling it and things like that. Like I haven't in maybe 4 years, something like that. But yeah, if you're like me, I don't mind a little heat every now and again as far as like indirect heat or sitting under a dryer or something like that. So I feel like as long as you use a heat protectant and don't just like sit it on one spot, you'll be fine. And this, like if you are a naturalista that's into flat ironing your hair, when you use this one, it's going to stretch your hair really well, and you're going to see this is why I use it before I trim. So we're going to do this in sections, and then I will be back. Okay, so now I'm all blow dried out, and you can see that my hair is pretty stretched. And as you can see, like the left side is a little bit shorter. It doesn't matter how many times I've cut it even, like cut this side even to this one, it always happens. It's gonna keep happening. I don't know, I was watching the YouTuber Jaclyn Hill, and she was saying the same thing. Like I can't remember which side it was. I think it was the same side. No matter how many times she cuts it even, the same thing happens. So I've grown against it. This is the closest I've got to it being even. So I'm gonna just keep on trimming. I think the last time I trimmed was like 2 months ago, maybe 3. So I know it's definitely time for a trim. But this is a lot sooner than the last time I did it. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how I trim. So, and this is my new way of trimming, by the way. Before, if y'all remember, I used to trim my hair wet. My nose is itching so bad, my allergies. But yeah, I used to trim my hair wet. And I don't know, once I noticed it kept like being super crazy uneven, I was like, screw that, I'm gonna put some heat on it. I need to see exactly what's going on, because fun fact, you guys, I went to cosmetology in my early adult years, so I kind of know what's going on. So what I've been doing is giving it a dusting, because like I said, I kept cutting it even and cutting it even, right? And every time I cut it even, I just kept losing length over and over, and it just would never grow. And my goal is to get it like to my butt, okay? And we're just now getting to like here. You can't really see it in a dark shirt, but you get the idea. So we're just now getting to kind of like a good length, and I just wanted to keep on growing. So I'm not doing any more big trims, I mean big cuts, or trying to make it even anymore. I'll do that once I get it like halfway down my back. Then I'll cut it even, and then after that I'm going to leave it alone again. And I am not going to do it again until it gets all the way down to my butt. So with what I'm saying is, from now on, or what I've been doing for the past couple months, is just been doing dustings. And yeah, just parting it and doing dustings. And dustings are way easier. When I did my first dusting, I was actually really looking for like imperfections and things like that. I need to get rubber bands. Okay, so yeah, I was actually, like, before I was looking for all the imperfections to cut out, because like I said, the left side was so damaged, and I wasn't having it anymore. Because like I said, I'm not like the craziest person about hair, because you know, it grows back, whatever. That's why I cut it off initially. But at the same time, I have a goal, so I'm gonna do what's lucrative to my goal. And so yeah, I'm gonna be cutting, like I'm gonna be dusting it or whatever, so I could keep those ends healthy and, you know, still keep my length or whatever. So anyway, I repositioned the camera because I'm gonna show y'all exactly how I cut. So I like to typically do it, since it's just a dusting, I like to do it in 4 sections. And if you guys hear any knocking in the back, it's my my roommate. We're both like doing stuff. We busy tonight, so yeah. Okay, so let me see. So I do, this is like a typical section I would take. Let me move y'all up. Okay, so hey guys. Okay, so this is like a typical section that I would do. Dang, my hair getting long, sis. I gotta reach, I gotta be all the way up with it now. So this is like a typical section I would do. And you see like where the ends get sparse, like I would like literally, I like to cut upward, and I usually like drag my fingers, and I'll like, I know what my hair feels like when it's like damaged. So I'll like cut where I start to feel the damage at. So like right about here is good for me. And so I bring it down, and then I just cut off the ends. So it's just a dusting. I'm not like cutting it even or anything. And then I just lay it down, and then I move on to the next part. Okay, and then I use a tiny tooth comb, which I never ever do. I barely use combs on my head at all, but I use tiny tooth combs when I'm doing my trims, so that way I can like, you know, see what I'm doing. And then also, it's not that big a deal when I do it, because I've already stretched my hair, so it's not too much of hair that's gonna fall out. Also here, and you see, like, it looks like I'm cutting a lot, but it needs to go. And if I don't trim off the dead ends, y'all, it basically, it's like poison. It's like boys in real life. You don't cut off the horrible boys, they'll ruin your life. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that. But I'm just going to finish showing y'all this section. I already did about half of it. It's so hot for me, blow drying. I get so hot easy, y'all. It's ridiculous. Because it's a dusting, y'all, I don't really, it's not really that big a deal how you part your hair. You just kind of gotta know what you're doing and what you're looking for. So like for me, all that's gotta go. And y'all, I could tell when it's time for me to do a dusting again, which I try not to let it get to this point, but it already did this time. It's like when I'm washing my hair or something like that, anytime I'm washing it or pre-pooing or whatnot, it'd be like little hairs breaking off instead of full long hairs. When my hair is healthy, it's the long hairs that break off. And when it needs a trim, because the ends are damaged, it's the little pieces that break off. So that's another indicator that you need a trim, because your hair shouldn't be breaking at the ends. They won't unless they're damaged. So yeah. And then I have this short piece in the front. Usually I don't really mess too tough with that unless I can see like it's damage in the mirror, but I think it's fine. Let me see. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I take all of this that I trimmed right here. You see, I didn't really trim it even. I just did a dusting. Because that's all I'm looking to do. Just keep the ends healthy and keep it growing. That's all I'm trying to do. And I am going to just twist this and pin it sideways so it's out my way. And then I'm going to do the next section. But yeah. I'm not going to make y'all sit through the whole head with me. But tell me how's y'all day going. Did y'all register to vote? Cause I almost caught myself slipping. And I almost ordered my ballot too late, but I did order it in time. And I filled it out. And now I'm still slipping because it's like October 13th. And I still didn't mail it. I filled it out in front of my friend and everything, because you know, when you do like the absentee ballot or whatever, you have to have a witness. So I got my witness, I filled it out, and I still ain't sent it in. So I'm slipping, but I have it in my bag, and I promise, I'm preaching y'all, but I'm going to send it in. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's see. With the sides, you gotta be really careful. So I'm just feeling for like the roughness and the damage. And I can feel that it starts like right about here. So I'm going to cut this part off right here. Okay. Okay, this is getting rough right about here. So some areas don't need as big a dustings as others, and that's okay. Yeah. Oh, you can hear that when you combed it through. So it's not a lot to be getting cut off. This is all I cut so far. So, oh, well, it's like two more pieces on the ground, but that's not that much. So it looks like a lot, but yeah. And just to think, some people be trying to hold on to their dead ends, and it's just like you would have held on to that little bit of hair to mess up the rest of your hair. So, and y'all, I know I can't be preaching. I didn't trim my hair for a whole year prior to my trim 2 trims ago, but I don't know. I kind of always knew what I was doing though. Like I said, I went to school. Don't try that at home. And then plus I saw this girl, I forgot her name. Oh, I think it's called like, her name is like Industrious Strands or something. She ain't clip her, I can't remember. It was some outrageous amount of time. She don't trim her hair at all. I think it's been like 7 years, and her hair is like past her butt. I think it's like to her calves. So I was like, let me see what happened if I don't trim my hair for a year, because I was already halfway there. And my hair didn't like that. My hair says, sis, I wish you would try that again. So here we are. Trimmy, trim, trim. Trimmy, trim, 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 trim. And then y'all, I'm about to put my hair in a protective style, but that's for another video. I just really wanted to update y'all on my trimming style. And not to mention, I didn't really want to waste this stretched out hair, and I wasn't gonna flat iron it. I was kind of gonna curl it, but I was just like, no, that's not gonna last. I wanted to do something that was gonna last, and I really hate cornrow in my hair when it's not stretched. So my protective style causes for cornrows, so I was like, okay, we're gonna trim and then do that or whatever, so that way the stretched hair isn't waste. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this off and I'm gonna come back after it's all trimmed. So yeah. All right, you guys, so I just finished trimming it. As you can see, I just got all the dusting done or whatnot. So like I said, my hair is coming in nice, fuller on the right side, but the left side's catching up. She playing catch up over there. But anyway, you guys, yeah, comment down below if this helped you out. I also forgot to say, remember, don't like do too big of sections, maybe like this big or whatnot. When you're trimming, you'll be able to tell. But yeah, and when you're using scissors, use hair scissors. Not, let me see if I can find the ones you're not supposed to use. But don't be using like craft scissors or anything like that. Like these, do not use these, because they will actually damage your ends and they'll keep splitting and you won't know why. So I got these from the hair store for actually $1.99, because they're missing something. Like they don't have a coating or something on them, whatever. I just want hair scissors to trim it or whatnot. So yeah, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead, and you'll see in the next video, I will actually be doing my hair in a protective style, and I'll be doing a hair review over there, like a mini one, not a full-on hair review, but a mini one. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Yeah, until next time, stay fresh and stay fierce.